hopefully, oh, 2:30. It was just in the wrong place. It's gonna fit me good, I think. So I'm done with Walmart. So I compiled one of my stops, so I don't have to go to Dollar General anymore. Thank you. So back to, well, we're off for Dr. Cole, because again, screw him. I'm like almost 30 now, and I was probably like 19 then, and I will never forget him saying that to me. I was devastated. I'm like, can doctors even say that? Like, excuse me. This is what about $300 spread. Well, some of it was for the dogs. I'd say about $40 was for the dog stuff, so maybe I'll say $260. My man working. I'm gonna go see, look, I'm gonna go grocery shopping. I have like 4 stores to go to. I'm leaving the kids with their daddy. And Mac, our soul dog. I shouldn't be out too long, maybe 2 hours. I did not put on L'Oreal today. I put on NARS. I think I went high-low. High on the foundation, NARS Radiant Wear, Tarte, Laura Mercier, MAC, low Juvia's, low Black Radiance, low brows, low Morphe lip liner, low Milani lipstick. That's what I did. Every time I leave the house, he think he gotta go with me, but he not. I know. He's staying. Say bye, Wawa. Say bye, you stay. He's so sweet. He's so sweet when he wanna be. He's a baby. Oh, I love him. Okay, I'm gonna take y'all with me because I didn't want y'all to think, oh, we always in the car with her. She must ain't got no place to stay. No. I told y'all what was going on. It just was a lot going on. A lot of moving people. So I always said show y'all. Turn around. He gonna mount that TV. It's gonna go there. Boom, view. Gotta put our bed up. Cute little bathroom. It's cute. It's cute walk-in closet. This bed. See, this is my baby. He feel like he always gotta follow me. Look. Oh, what he did? What he did?
New surveillance footage obtained exclusively by CNN appears to corroborate some of the allegations of abuse against music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. The video, captured on multiple cameras, shows Combs assaulting his then-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, in a hallway at the Los Angeles hotel in March 2016.
Lock him up.
Filed by Ventura in November last year.
I can't even see that. That is so sad. He needs to be in jail. That is so mean. Oh, Cassie. Baby, I would have been hollering. Not enough. Oh my gosh, that is so mean. That's mean. And I also told y'all, anytime by myself, let's talk about it, but not really. Okay, we'll reconvene in the car, cause yeah. Okay guys, so today is really like the first day that I'm really just getting out of the house, and I'm kind of like, I'm not necessarily nervous because I don't really have anything to be nervous about. But also at the same time, I'm like, because I've been in the house for a while. And today is like my first time just like putting on makeup, actually doing my hair, putting in my clip-ins. I love my clip-ins. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm nervous about that. I don't know. It's just like a different kind of feeling. Like once you've been in the house so long and then you finally get out, it's like, oh gosh. Back in civilization. I'm like, what the heck are you doing? So yeah. Right now I'm headed to the bank. And then from the bank, I'm going to go to Walmart, then Dollar General, then Aldi, then Tom Thom, because they have some neck bones and some turkey wings that I want. And then I am going home. So hopefully I'm gonna make the trips like as quick as possible, because again, I'm a little nervous, even though I really don't have a reason to be. But I've been in the house and I've been like in a shell for a while, and I kind of got used to that. So I don't know, I'm gonna take y'all with me on it, so that'll make me less nervous. But I really love my makeup. I was telling my husband that I'm generally like a very confident person, like super confident, but having surgery, like, it kind of made my confidence, I'm not gonna say go down, but it definitely messed with it, because it's like I couldn't really do anything for myself. Like, I couldn't do my hair, as y'all saw. I couldn't put on makeup like I love to do. I love makeup, and I'm gonna start like vlogging how I do my makeup, because I want to get into like brand deals with makeup. I love makeup, and I've gotten so good over the years. So yeah, it's like I couldn't do the things that I normally did, and it was kind of messing with my confidence. But I'm feeling better, clearly. I'm almost like, well, I'm a week in 2 days post-op, and I'm able to like do things on my own. I feel good. I feel good. My body feels good. So I'm gonna just go with that flow. We still have stuff in the truck though. We gotta take it out, and we're moving the rest of our stuff in our apartment today. Yeah. Oh, and another thing, like, I love cooking for my husband. I love it. Like, I don't know, it makes me really happy. So I'm gonna be doing like videos about that too. What else is it that I wanted to do? Oh, I still have to find like a floral class. Like, I still want to get into that, and a sewing class, and also I want to get into like baking. So yeah, lots of things. I told you guys, my ADHD, it be going. That's why it's really easy for me to just vlog, because I can just talk to myself. So yeah, headed to the bank. But let me tell y'all about like my first ever doctor's appointment, like when I found out I had PCOS. And from here, I'm just gonna kind of start like a series telling you guys about my experiences with doctors, and I am going to name drop. And yeah, I'm gonna just let y'all know my experience, because like I've said, since I found out I had PCOS, I've probably gone to like 8 doctors in like the past, or since 2016. Yeah, 2016. So in 2015, like the summer, I went home from college, and I went to see my doctor, Dr. Antonetti. And he's a male, and he has a daughter who's an OBGYN now, but I haven't had the chance to visit her, so I don't really know like how she is or whatever. But her, judging from her father, I can only imagine how well she is, especially being a woman. His name was Dr. Antonetti, and he was so kind, so nice, and you know, he was like, well, what brings you in today, Chelsea? Like, and I remember my dad took me because my mom had to go to work, right? So my dad didn't go into the room with me. So he was like, well, what brings you in, Chelsea? And all that good stuff. And then I told him, you know, I don't really have normal periods, and whenever I do have periods, they hurt very bad. Like, I have to stay in the bed, like I have to miss class, and they're like super heavy. So he was like, okay. He did an ultrasound, and he saw like a lot of cysts on my ovaries, and he was like, okay, well, it looks like you have polycystic ovarian syndrome, other known as PCOS, and he told me that it would be difficult for me to get pregnant down the line. But at this time, you know, I'm like in college. I was like going into my sophomore year. So the last thing that I had on my mind at that time for real was getting pregnant. I was like, yeah, no, right now isn't the time for me to be trying to get pregnant. And he was like, okay, well, whenever you're ready, just come back to me and I'll help you, don't worry. Okay, cool. So I was diagnosed really in 2015, that summer, like I remember. So cool, diagnosed, still didn't have regular periods, and whenever my periods did come, they were like god awful. So I remember in college, my sophomore year, we had like a clinic on campus like most colleges do. And it was one time that I had been like bleeding for like 2 weeks, and I went to the clinic and I saw like a female doctor there, and I told her, you know, I have PCOS, and you know, I've been bleeding for like 2 weeks. It's like super heavy. I'm feeling really sick. I can't get out of bed. I'm missing classes, yada yada yada. So do you know, I forget her name. So this is my second doctor that I've gone to. First, Dr. Antonetti. Second, this lady. She was like, well, you don't look like someone who has PCOS. Keep in mind, like, Dr. Antonetti was very thorough. He first he looked at my ovaries and saw the cyst, and then he had me do blood work, and it aligned with PCOS. So I'm like, I know for a fact I have PCOS, and that, like, why would you tell someone that they don't look like they have PCOS? That's ridiculous. But whatever. And she's like, yeah, it doesn't look like you have PCOS, like, from looking at you. Girls who have PCOS typically have like manly features, or da 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 da. I'm sitting up here like literally bleeding out, and she's telling me this. I'm like, okay, well, I still need help. So she did what most doctors do and recommend, that I get on birth control. At that point, I was like, I'll try anything. So I got on birth control, still was bleeding, so I took myself off of it. Okay, so that was like 2015 fall semester. 2016, like, I'm asking my friends at college, I'm like, have you ever heard of PCOS? Do you know someone who has it? Like, all these different things. And they're like, no, I don't know what that is. I've never heard of it. And, which it made sense at that time, because not a lot of people really knew about it. It was like taboo almost, like, I don't know. So I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I'm in the worst pain, which they knew, like, and I felt so alone, so depressed. It was like really bad. So I had kept on begging my husband, begging him for a dog. He was my boyfriend at the time. I was begging him for a dog for like, and we weren't even in an apartment for me to even be able to get a dog. So maybe like spring semester of 2016, we got an apartment, and that following fall I got a dog. But before which is Mac, and I got Mac because I felt like lonely. I needed like a support animal. I really did. I was super depressed about having PCOS, being uncertain about the future, like feeling like, oh my gosh, I already don't have periods. Am I going to be able to have kids? I have this amazing boyfriend, yada yada yada. And I was depressed. So my boyfriend at the time agreed to get me a dog, and I got Mac, our Cocker Spaniel, in 2017, like fall of 2017, I think. Or yeah. So get Mac. But before that, a friend, her name is Adriana, at the time, she was like, I was telling her about my experience and all these things, and she was like, well, I have a really good doctor. His name is Dr. Cole. I will never forget this man a day in my life, because he made me cry. Like, by 2017, like, okay, I was graduating the next, like, that next year, 2018, and me and my husband at that time, like, we were locked in. Like, we knew we were going to get married. We knew we were going to be together, just like all these positive things. So I went to Dr. Cole in Hattiesburg, And I was telling him what I had going on. You know, I bleed profusely, I barely get periods, but when I do, they're horrible. I'm like having to be bedridden. Just, you know, giving him the rundown. And I was like, and on top of that, you know, my boyfriend and I, we're family planning. Like, we want to start trying for kids soon. Do you guys know that this man told me, yeah, that's against my religious beliefs. I cannot help you get pregnant. And he really did not help me, like, with anything. He didn't help me, like, with my periods. I don't even think he, like, prescribed me anything for my periods. And that was the start of, like, my most horrible experiences with doctors. That was the start of, like, the most horrible experiences that I had from a doctor. Like, I went home crying, and I remember telling my husband, like, boyfriend at the time, I was like, yeah, this doctor told me he cannot help me get pregnant. He just kind of he brushed me off, like, for real. He was like, it's against my religious beliefs and I'm not gonna help you get pregnant. He did not prescribe me anything. I will never in my life forget that experience. It was horrible. So I want her to go. So yeah, I'll never forget that. Dr. Cole, if you see this, screw you. Screw you. Like, that was traumatizing. He was like, yeah, it's against my religious beliefs. I can't help you get pregnant. I'll never forget that, clearly, because I keep on saying it over and over again. So then after that, I kind of was depressed again, discouraged, which the whole time I'm not even knowing that one of the side effects of having PCOS is depression. Like, you get severe depression and anxiety. But me, I'm not even knowing that. I had no idea, because again, you gotta understand, it was kind of like taboo. Like, having PCOS was taboo. So I'm at the bank, so I'm going to get this money off, and then I'm gonna get this money off, and then I'm going to come back, because I can't, like, multitask like that. I need to be looking around. Even though it's broad daylight, you just never know. People are crazy sometimes. Okay. So back to, well, we're off of Dr. Cole, because again, screw him. I will literally, I'm like almost 30 now, and I was probably like 19 then, and I will never forget him saying that to me. I was devastated. I'm like, can doctors even say that? Like, what? Well, he did, and I'll never forget that. So boom, I'm distraught. I'm like, oh my gosh. At the time, I was living in Mississippi because I was in college, and I was like, okay, well, who the heck? I don't have an OB out here. So Dr. Cole, that was my third doctor. So got on Google, and I was like, screw this, I'm still on my mom's insurance, I'm just gonna go get seen in Florida. So that's what I did. I went and I saw this doctor, and he was amazing. I don't know, it just seems like that's where I've had the best experiences, other than more recently, which I'll get into probably in a later video. So it's fall of 2017 at this point, and I'm like, okay, I'm graduating in May, you know, I'm only taking like electives, whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool, I can, you know, I can afford to try to get pregnant, because I already knew it was going to be a progress, or, you know, like a process for me and my husband anyway. So I go to this doctor named Todd Stonecker. If you're in like Pensacola and you're looking for a great doctor other than Dr. Antonetti, again, Dr. Antonetti, he retired, but his daughter, I can only imagine how great she is if her dad was an OBGYN. Like, it's her, that office is ran like a family business. Like, the mom was the office manager, the brother was like, he worked in the office as well. It just was like tens. So yeah, anyways, back to Dr. Todd Stonecker. He was amazing, and by this point I needed some support, right? And Corey, he couldn't ride with me to this doctor's appointment because he had like practice or something. So I drove from Hattiesburg to Pensacola, and my mom took me to the doctor. And basically I just was telling him, you know, my experiences. By this point, I'm still not having like normal periods. I'm still having periods maybe 4 times a year, but I could predict around what times. Like, I know I would have one like maybe August, September, and then from there maybe like December, maybe like around Easter time, and maybe like towards the end of summer. Like, those were just times that I like more so remember. And yeah, so those were when I would most likely have my periods. So I was telling the doctor that, and that's who prescribed me Medroxyprogesterone. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but I'll look it up and I'll spell it for you guys and put it in the comments, so that if you're a woman having issues like I did, you know, you had PCOS, you didn't have normal cycles, you know, maybe you could talk to your doctor about it and it may help you. But yeah, so he was like, well, have you heard of this medication called Medroxyprogesterone? It will help you like start your periods and things like that. So he prescribed it to me, and I took it, and I remember taking it for like, I can't remember if it was like for 6 months or a year, but I took it, and after a while my periods did regulate. Like, I was having normal cycles. I'm gonna just wait on that lady up there. I was having normal cycles, and yeah, I was excited about that because before I wasn't having normal periods, so I was really happy about that. So yeah, and then he was like, okay, well, we'll do Medroxyprogesterone, and then for the other days we'll do or whenever you're ovulating, or to make you ovulate, we'll do Clomid. We'll try Clomid. And I did Clomid, and I tracked to see whether or not I was ovulating, and Clomid did in fact make me ovulate, so that was a blessing. Gave me Clomid. I did ovulate off of Clomid, but I just never got pregnant. And that was like, I took Clomid and Medroxyprogesterone for like 7 months or so, but all it did was make me gain weight. But I was really happy that I got a period. Like, I felt on top of the world. Even though they were god awful, I still was so thankful. So I'm gonna stop right there with my trying to conceive story, because I don't want to leave anything out. So if you're keeping up, I had so far from just 2015 to 2017, I had like 3 Dr. Antonetti, that was 1. The female doctor at my school, that was 2. And Dr. Cole, trash, he was 3. And then Dr. Todd Stonecker, he was awesome, so 4. And by that time, I had only really tried like Medroxyprogesterone, I don't know if I'm saying it right, and Clomid to get pregnant. And I was in fact ovulating off of Clomid, but I didn't get pregnant. So yeah, there's that. There is that. But, and that's like 2018. Oh my gosh, like, what is this lady doing? Is she leaving or like filing a freaking police report? Frick. But yeah, so now I'm at Walmart. I'm at Walmart in my car. But I know everybody always talks about the Maybelline press powder, so I'm gonna get me some. Now, hopefully, oh, 2:30. It was just in the wrong place. It's gonna fit me good. I think it'll fit good. Gonna get that. I love Milani. They say Milani has really good concealer and foundation, but I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't never tried their foundation, but I have tried their lip gloss and their lip oils. tens, but I didn't know that they went up. So I'm gonna go to Elf. They say that these are comparable to like the what is it called? Hold on now, I like stuff that's on sale. That's like the juicy, no, tart something. I forget how to say it. I don't know how to say it. I don't want to mess it up, but they say that that's comparable to it. And I don't think I need anything from there. They said that they setting sprays are like water, so I'm not gonna waste my money on that. This my I love L'Oreal. I may even get me some more foundation just cause honestly. Yep. But I ain't gonna get no more foundation because I'm be pissed if it don't match. But concealer, I might fool with that. I have 380. They don't have my shade though, so I'm gonna take that as a sign. They don't have my shade in the concealer. Well, I already have 380. I want to try. Let's try this one. 395, 365. Too light for me, baby. 375. I need some darker than that. I need like an amber color. This is all they have. It's a no. No. This is my favorite kind because it cancels out redness. So I'm gonna get that. I love. I'm gonna try the liquid putty. I ain't never tried that one either. And I need a setting spray. So I'm done with Walmart. So I compiled one of my stops. So I don't have to go to Dollar General anymore. Thank you. I kind of didn't really want to go there, honestly. But yeah, compiled one of my stops. So now I just need to go to where do I need to go? I just need to go to Aldi. Now I gotta actually grocery shop, y'all. Screw me. Not really. I can't tell. Is this like a turning? Like what the? Now I'm going to Aldi. And yeah, Walmart really just does too much, because why was all this stuff like $100? Like it was too much, literally. But Joe Biden, weird tail, was like, oh, Americans have the money. Where is the money? We don't have the money, Joe. No, I'm just kidding. But we don't. Anywho, what was I talking about before I got out the car? Oh, I'm happy I got my little items, y'all, like for really. I probably do need to go to like Dollar Tree. Screw me. I hate when I forget to get stuff, because it's this thing called Penellan, like you clean your floors and stuff with it. It smells so good. I forgot to get it. Screw me. So I may have to stop somewhere and get it because my husband wants it. Whatever. I'm gonna stop and get it because that's my job. That's my job. Anywho, now I'm going grocery shopping at Aldi. I'm not really feeling as nervous as I felt earlier anymore. At first I was like, oh, I don't want to go, I don't want to leave the house and all that good stuff, but I'm having a good time. And I did my clip-ins like differently. I braided like the back half, because the back half of my hair, like once it touches my neck, it's a wrap. Like my neck plus, that sounds crazy, my neck being hot plus some heat, it's not cute for my hair anyways. But eventually, whenever my hair grows out, I am gonna just wear it naturally, honestly. I'm not gonna fight it anymore. I'm just gonna be a natural gal. And every single time that I look at my hair, I think about when I was growing up. People used to be like, oh yeah, you have red hair, your hair red. Like, I hate people, because my hair is literally not red. Aside from the blonde clip-ins, y'all, like, let me pull a little piece. Like, this is my hair color. Like, it's literally nowhere near red, and it pisses me off every time, because I'm like, what was wrong with people just saying you have blonde hair? What's wrong with that? Like, literally the hair on my arms you can't even see because they're blonde. But there's that. Every time I think about it, I get PO. Even though that's weird, like, why do I even get mad? It's odd. Anywho, I'm going shopping at Aldi. I like Aldi. I'm not one of those people who feel like they're too good for it. I don't know what's wrong with people these days. I love Aldi. And as you guys can see, I'm getting more comfortable with like recording myself, because I had this camera all out in Walmart. Anywho, it was honestly therapeutic telling you guys about my experiences trying to get pregnant, because some doctors really do be like POSs, and people think that, like, well, I hope people don't think, but at one point people thought that like my experience with getting pregnant would just be like so freaking easy, and it was the heck not. It was not easy. Like, doctors were not taking me serious when I said I would literally be bleeding out of the wazoo, and it was so painful, and no doctor would really just take me serious. And I know, like, everyone probably thought that I was being dramatic, because I promise you, if I felt like a doctor was not taking me serious, I would literally never go to them again. And I, like, wouldn't. Oh gosh, it's a homeless person up there. I be feeling sad for homeless people, because literally I was 2 shakes away from being homeless. Well, pretty much was homeless in Dallas for a while, but some homeless people be a little barbaric, so you know what happens if you do. You're gonna get that piece put on you. Anybody, it ain't subject to just you being homeless, baby. So let me tell my man I made it. Nope, it wasn't so bad. I'm at Aldi now, so I told my husband, give him the, even though we have each other's location, it's just therapeutic for me to tell him where I'm at. I love that. So, actually, let me go ahead and get my quarter out, because I don't want to have to do all that when I'm up there. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? I don't want to have to make it seem like I just have a crap ton of money, because I don't. But also at the same time, I don't want to have to pull that iron out. Okay, so let's go in the grocery store. I feel like a real grown-up because I have a list. I picked what I was gonna buy last night. Like on their website, even though they kept on talking about certain stuff was possibly out of stock and all this and that. So I was like, I'm not gonna order online. I'm just going to come in. Plus it makes better for content, I guess. Whatever. So we're going in. But you never know why people are in situations that they are. So it's best to just not judge. Alright guys, I'm probably not going to be able to record everything. But I'll do what I can. Nah, it ain't going to work, y'all. Bye. There's no way I was going to be able to take that with me. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry I got this AC booming, baby. I am burning up. My mind is hot. So I got a lot of stuff from Aldi, as you can see. It only ran me like $203, which I feel like is good for Aldi, because baby, Aldi will bust your head, boy. Well, no, not Aldi. Walmart, because I got a whole, well, I feel like I still did good at Walmart too though. I feel like I popped it today. I popped my today. Especially as a woman and a wife, like I feel like I popped it. So now I'm just going to Dollar Tree to get some bleach and like something to sweep my floors with. Cause y'all know we just moved, and a little microfiber thing and something like that, and a little microfiber rag, and that's it. And I'm going home. I was going to buy some like turkey wings and turkey necks. No, well, I don't know, cause we still need some more sausages, but my baby, he loves how I went shopping first. He said I did my big one. And yes, I did. I really did. I got us a lot of stuff. He don't even know how much stuff I got it. So once he look and he see, he gonna be so proud of me, and I'm proud of me. I'm a proud mama. But yeah, so there's that. Yeah, so I think before I even got out of the car, I was telling y'all about like my experiences. It's just crazy because my experiences never really got, they didn't get better until like more recently, which I feel is weird. And like with doctors rather, I feel like that's weird. Like it shouldn't have took all that for a doctor to do their job and be a good doctor. I hate when people just can't drive and can't let me over. And that's the only thing I don't like about this truck. It's so slow, especially compared to a Charger. Like that Charger get up and out, okay? So now I'm finna go to Dollar Tree, and I'll probably set the camera so y'all can see me put up the groceries and stuff. But I don't really need, I be acting like I didn't just have surgery. I really don't need that much from here. I'm just going here to get a few things, and I'm getting out. In and out records. I will do anything just to see you. To behold you as my king. I wanna be where you are. I gotta be where you are. I wanna be where. Let me close this all the way. I didn't even know it'll close. I didn't even know that thing could close without the. Oh. I'm slow. I never had this open. It just was white. I wanna be where. Oh, I ain't gonna lie. The light look a little better. Walmart lighting was tripping. It was ugly. I didn't like that. Did y'all folks ever tell y'all that you can't just cut off the car with the AC on because it'll run your battery short? That's what my mama and her folks, she said, it's like, don't just cut off the car, cut off the battery. You just gonna mess up the battery. It's gonna mess up the battery. Let me text my man back because he's so proud of me. I love when he's proud of me. Oh, he said thank you for all that you do, baby. I appreciate it, for real, for real. Oh, that made me feel so good. I'm gonna cook him the biggest meal tonight. That's what I do it for. Aww. Thank you so much, Coco. I was trying. We're just going in and out, in and out. See, this is why I had to do braid my hair in the bite. I hate when places be having this. Like, I understand people be taking it, but also at the same time, y'all making enough money. But see, I don't need to buy nan snacks with as much money as I just spent on groceries. I don't need to buy nothing. If the heck off. I ain't gonna do it. I don't need nothing. Let's see. Oh. Hold on now, cause this is what they didn't have at Aldi. I'm like, how come I don't have no seasoned blend? I'm looking for some bleach. It don't look like it. Who runs out of bleach? Who runs out of bleach? But I don't like that. Oh, Penellan. This is what my husband loves, y'all. It smells so good. It smells so good. It smells so good. This the kind of smell good, but I'm gonna get both of them. I was trying to stay on a tighter budget, but stuff be happening. Now, what's gonna say? Oh, here go the bleach. Here go the bleach, y'all. I just wasn't looking. I wasn't looking for it. I don't want this. I don't want no lemon scent. I need just, well, as long as it's $1. Sometimes I just have to laugh at myself because my mom told me, I don't know if it's funny or not, but she told me to stop always saying sorry. Microfiber. This. And this. Ooh. And I ain't even lie, I am gonna get this because I don't really have that much to each. Now this, that's regularly. So this is $125. That's ugly. That's ugly AF actually. But that's all I'm using. I'm getting up out of here. Oh gosh, I forgot to get the spray my baby certificate. But I know he'd rather me be at home than and spray, so I'm gonna go home. This is irritating. But also, Mac, my dog, he need a leash. I'm gonna get him this. Cause he just a little baby. He don't need nothing too big. But we do need this, because one thing I'm not gonna do is be touching no dirty. I ain't gonna be up in no toilet. That I feel like is enough. I'm gonna go home. My man gonna be like, why you ain't get the... Okay, y'all, so I got some like margarita mix and some Jose. And yeah, I'm headed home. I'm gonna put the groceries up, make my man a margarita, because by the time he's getting off, like, it should be time for him to, like, or by the time I'm done, he should be able to have a margarita. And yeah, I'm going to probably cook like baked chicken for him and macaroni and cheese, smothered macaroni and cheese, well, no, not smothered macaroni and cheese, baked macaroni and cheese, smothered chicken, and what else? Because he loves when I cook baked macaroni. He loves it. So I'm gonna cook that for him. And what else? Probably like some green beans or something like that. I don't think I forgot anything. Like, I got everything that he would have wanted me to get. That's like the best feeling in the world. The best feeling in the world is when your man is appreciative for like the stuff that you do. Because I don't know if I told you guys this or not, but before, I'm not necessarily like an alpha female. I'm not, but I have like a very strong personality. So it was hard for me to quit working, but I know the whole time that it wasn't really my place to just be working. I needed to focus on my body and my household and, you know, preparing to have kids. So to stop working, that was hard. That was really hard for me. But, and to transition from being like a working person or working woman to being like a housewife, it was really hard. I'm not gonna lie. I'm appreciative and I love it, but it was hard because I was used to making money and, you know, like doing things like that. So now, I'm not gonna lie, when he told me like he was really appreciative for me going grocery shopping and stuff, that felt better than getting a check because I love him. So for him to, you know, say thank you so much for going grocery shopping and getting us this and that, that feels really good. And wow, that's just like a good feeling. I don't even know how to explain it. So kudos to me for, you know, doing what was best for my household. And in that, it was, you know, doing things like this. Which, I'm not gonna lie, because at first, I would be working, well, because we worked together, we would work 6/12s. So that's basically 6 days a week, 12 hours a day. But we were making a killing, so we didn't really care. And I used to be like, dang, like, I want to be able to cook and, you know, do things like that around the house more, but I couldn't because I was working so much. By the time we got off, babe, we were eating Longhorn and everything else. Like, we were like, screw that. But now I can focus on my house, and that's a good feeling. I feel blessed to be able to do that. Thank you, God. I feel so good to be able to do that. That's like a blessing. I'm so happy. But yeah, so now I'm headed home. I'm going to pick y'all back up. I'm gonna pick y'all up once I make it home, and I'm putting the groceries up, and then I'm gonna let y'all, you know, get in with me there. Okay, guys, I don't know, is the lighting good? Let me cut on the light. Okay, that's better. I like this lighting. It's good. This is probably the most lights we got. Oh yeah, now that's good. This is good. So, excuse me. This is what about $300 spread. Well, some of it was for the dogs. I'd say about $40 was for the dog stuff. So maybe I'll say $260 can get you from the grocery store. So I told you guys this is what my husband loves for our house to smell like that. I'm gonna go to the store and buy a heck of a lot of them just in case you guys take my advice. And We haven't ever tried the lemon kind, but I got it because I feel like it's summery. It should smell good.